Previously on Chosen SMP, a tournament was held which you can see the results of by clicking on the playlist in the description, but let's get into the video. After noticing many Artemis team members leaving the base together, Shade cautiously followed behind them, finding himself in Wumbonia.
Claim to this area, and because he's part of your team, this is technically your territory and everything. How would you feel if a member of our team would essentially place flags and place walls very close to your guys' base of operations, which we all know where it resides? We can easily do that. Wouldn't you feel a little intimidated the fact that we were so closely put up against your all's border?
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be comfortable with it, but I also know we do have
the lake, though. The lake is a pretty big
not enough
divider.
Yeah.
board.
But hey, you can.
I will also say, you
have a
guys,
A lake
traitor
is
in
just
your
a body of
midst.
water they can easily swim through. It's still within spitting distance.
You
We
both have a
did
traitor in your
see-
midst who is giving us valuable information. If you want that name, you'll leave after this. You have somebody that's been telling us your battle plans.
hmm,
I don't know if I can
accusation
trust
I've
you
ever
on
heard one.
that.
Well,
yeah.
I don't know
Oh,
more
please.
of this.
She's already exposed your chain of command. You don't think she
you don't
knows
think
about
I know this already? Hobbs is your battle strategist. Han and Juno, if I presume, if I remember correctly, are junior leaders in a sense. You're third on that list, and Juno has 2 roads, or at least that's Jackie. Wumbo's number 2 in charge next to Hobbs because Hobbs trusts him the most.
Yeah,
Remember-
whoever is giving you the information is
You must
solely
be misinterpreting
mistaken.
that greatly.
There is
Juno,
something not happening there.
may I speak to you for a minute?
Yeah.
A quick
we'll
break.
be back.
Talk as well.
All right.
Okay, 1 second. We really gotta dial down on threats. This is diplomatic, regardless of whatever. We really don't need more tension.
Why are
Where the
Lucy
entire point of
sorry
this
over
is to
here?
keep back tension, keep it down, and try to prevent that from happening. Courts don't solve
we've already
multinational.
tried.
Then what's going to
diplomacy.
solve this? Because talking's not working, so the next thing is our hands.
I was unhappy about Apollo.
It's one or the other, Josh, and they're not
We're
taking
trying.
the diplomatic.
At
We're
least
gonna
we're trying,
take
and if
it.
it hasn't gone to battle yet, we can at least hope that something's going to work out. We can figure out some sort of thing, like they can have an embassy or something, one building that they can claim as theirs, that is within range of our base, something like that. Anything that prevents war. I'm prepared to fight, but I don't want to. It's not always necessary.
Think about it like this. The fighting could start at any moment with both of our groups faced up against each other.
What
The
if
fact
we
that-
attack at some point? They did
They're
it to
100%
us.
going to attack. We've seen their
No,
strategies.
as in rate of the play.
I wouldn't be
You already have
surprised
plans for someone to go over there.
leads us to war here,
Don't-
though.
Yeah.
Well, regardless, and we can... That's for later. Right now, we just need them out of our hair.
Oh,
They're neat.
Nemo.
I'm sorry you guys have to.
Yeah, what's up?
Sides.
Hello,
No, I'm quite happy being in this.
I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, anyway.
That's
Hello.
fair. That's fair. We're just chilling over here, honestly. It's quite
Yeah.
peaceful.
We are.
Me and Nemo don't agree on things.
We
We're
are.
talking
We
from
are
our
looking
past.
forward to the no
Like the
stabbing
murder of
option
multiple
this.
people.
Yeah.
Against them.
Just
Whatever. Casual things.
But
we're just waiting for them to finish like debating it out. Honestly.
I don't
way before I
Yeah.
said him, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure I like it being left in the hands of about like 6
and
people,
that's all I
but
know. Right now, there's not too much tension. I mean,
Yeah.
this is
We say that
tension.
as they're over there arguing.
You say that as we
Like,
all
it's
joined to
fine.
fight. You know, like.
Where even are
this
they?
Is dumb. Kind of think this is stupid. That we're pitted against each other just because gods want us to be.
I mean, it makes life interesting, at least.
Much better than where I was from.
You said I
it's
could
fine.
get
I kill
gaps?
people.
Give me gaps.
Oh, hey!
Give me
Nope,
gaps.
nope.
So are you
Yeah,
gonna
I
walk
think-
and talk?
I
to
think
me?
we're
That's
gonna-
not
lovely. Go
good.
off and go fishing.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
guys, let's go fishing.
let's
Yeah.
go.
No, right, guys, right.
Oh, send strong. We need to send strong.
Come on.
We're fishing.
What's the
Fishing.
plan? Embassy?
Still talking.
You know, I'd rather this not. Oh, my signs are gone. You know, Snap.
Is it? Snap! Can we try, guys?
No.
Wait, what?
Let's go.
Are
It's
what?
Snap.
No.
What?
Y'all
Oh,
from
I don't want
Right.
to stop her after me.
No, my dogs.
Oh wait, the dogs are doing work
Oh,
for me.
Jackie,
Wait of that.
You always do this every time.
You were the first person.
Well, you
I
shot
saw,
me.
to be fair.
Your dogs are dying. That's really
Juno,
sad,
what did you
actually.
do?
Me?
Why are we all
Well,
fighting? I thought you were gonna figure something out.
We tried. This is Wumbo's area. I left it up to him. I said, okay, they gave us an embassy. We could have an embassy here, or you could start stabbing. It's up to you. I had a feeling he would anyway. That's just Wumbo. That's just Wumbo.
Not very smart then, is he?
Wait,
Okay, good. We got one of their people down.
I don't know where anyone is. There's so much fire. It ain't great. You know, I'm not gonna hate you because you were nice. Who am I? No, not you. Shade. Shade was nice, so I'm not gonna hit Shade. You're really nice. Just gonna. Nah, I can hit other people. Hello. I don't want to hurt people.
Shade.
Then just back away then. Just
Enchanting asks that you kindly stop. Few people I want to hurt, but none of you guys. You're all
still
good.
wanna be in a play?
Because
Question
enchanting needs a second.
You wanna go? Wumbo. Do you want to go talk about that instead?
I guess enchanting should.
Oh. I was gonna ask if we're still stabbing people.
Oh, are we still so?
I think.
Wait.
Hold on, we outnumber them. Shade, you let them go. I don't think I'm gonna hear me.
No, I think they're too focused on their battle.
I don't know who's what, where's what.
It's not gonna happen before that.
Okay,
He's the whole reason.
Juno.
He's
That's
the
why
whole
I want to speak to him.
Choice.
Juno,
I
we're
respect
trying
that a little bit. If fighting's
Do you have a reason for this?
Very nice.
We're given a possibility to still have this area, but not the whole spot. Just like a small area,
Yeah.
like as an embassy, and as part of that, they would also have an embassy near our base. Honestly, that's probably the best situation we can get
That
out
makes
of this.
sense.
Probably.
But
You have an
Wumbo
answer?
took this
Good.
spot first, and I wanted to check in with him.
What's the
Yeah,
reason
we
for
went
it?
to check on him, and
And then he started stabbing, and so I
Wait,
just followed suit because
Wait, I'm waiting for Wumbo to give me an answer.
I didn't want
reason?
him to do a fight by himself, because that just seems he was
Yeah, why
sorely
did you
outnumbered.
start this battle?
That is an excellent question.
What is your
Everything was
reason,
going
Wumbo? I'm
diplomatically,
expecting an
and then you
answer,
showed up.
and I would like to
Something
receive
like that.
one. Before tomorrow, at least.
when you had us trying
You
to
know,
solve this diplomatically.
we should have formulated this out before the battle happened. The reason?
Well, clearly it's a bit late for that.
Until you got here.
Improv.
Correct. Now improv
Bad
me
at
a
that,
reason.
random.
Now improv me a reason.
It was my land.
Why would you build
So
so
instead
close
of
to
discussing it, you've immediately decided to go to war.
When you saw clearly everyone else was
When you saw
We did
everyone
get
else,
him.
as I'm being told, everyone else was already talking out, and you decided that when you got here,
didn't
you
even,
wanted to
like-
fight everyone, and you were going to drag everyone else into fighting everyone.
I think it was our mistake to give him the choice.
Yeah, my bad. Like, it's his land, I want to make sure he had a say in it.
That's okay.
But we did
Yeah,
give
but he
him
didn't
the
even
choice.
say anything.
What's
when
important
the
about this
information-
land? Do you have an idea of what's important about this land? Yeah. What is important about this
Strategical
land?
position.
Strategical
Okay, true,
position.
but they can
Wow,
just spy back on us.
How fantastic! Strategical
Honestly-
position, where all the battles are determined by gods and we don't know in advance. What strategical positioning? This is fantastic positioning that has only caused an unnecessary battle.
Honestly, Wumbo, I'm also gonna say this isn't as
Unnecessary,
strategic as you
but
think it is. Because if we were to
good.
fight them on their base, they know that area. We don't.
They have
the
territorial
advantage.
advantage.
That was
Talk
big
to me.
enough to draw attention.
Reasonality of things. Green is the best strategist for us, though. So working together as both of you,
Well, and
we're
I know
undefeatable.
a lot of people trust Penguin. And I feel that if we were to vote for 2 or 3, then we can figure that out. Or if other people want to run and say their leadership, then that's fine by me. I am all for that. But just try and make sure that once we get home, we can make a ballot system, we can figure it out, and then have each person vote on what they want to happen, and then we'll tally it together, and we'll figure it out.
Currently,
Does
these
this-
are details we can discuss later, right?
Yeah.
I think we have a more pressing matter at hand.
Well, all we can do is wait.
You just have to hope that they just kind of leave.
And also, I mean, look at us so far. We're doing good. Like, all things considered, we held our own in that battle. Not everyone is fighting over there, but while I was off fighting Shade, no one seemed to die, other than Jay once.
Yeah. You know,
Now they're all going there.
I think that's kind of funny. All right.
No, Wumbo,
Idea?
we're not done with this. You dragged
What's your
all
idea?
of us into a fight. We're not done yet here. Are you just hungry
Unless
for
you
blood?
can somehow convince everyone here to go back into a fight, our only option is to create neutral territory here, as well as one near our base.
Okay.
Good. I'm glad we're in agreement.
Like, I get it. Stabbing can be fun. I understand. I get it. Understandable. I'm not saying stabbing isn't fun. I, myself, like to participate in a little bit of stabby-stabby. I don't like to participate in stabby-stabby when it's me against an entire other team, knowing that at least I wouldn't just leave you for dead.
You wouldn't.
I don't know about the other team. Mates, they have their own motivation. But you're still our teammate. I wouldn't leave you for dead. I would back you up.
Hi, interrupting quickly.
Yeah,
They're
go
having a discussion at Apollo base about stuff that's
surprised.
happening. You guys stay
Okay.
here. Me, Ray, and Nemo will be over there with a couple other Apollo members waiting for them to finish up.
Right.
Okay.
So just wait here.
Do you
for
mind
now.
if I come as well? I
Yeah.
wanna
I'd say
see
stay
what's
here.
actually been happening.
Actually, yeah, no, Jackie, you can come just because you were supposed to be one of the overseers.
Yeah.
Oh, like me
Juno-
too?
No, we need someone here. Juno, please stay here.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, stay with
We
the
need
rest
someone
of
taking
everyone
This isn't
and like
this
keep
isn't
the
me
peace.
saying that you're not worthy. This is me saying I recognize.
This is you
as a leader.
saying we need someone to keep an eye on Wumbo.
Yes.
Bring
Yeah,
only
okay.
as
Do
much
that.
as
We
their
need a
team is
leader
comfortable
I do
with.
not need a base.
You don't want to
Exactly.
fight
So,
half
I'll
with
have-
Are
half
you
of our
sure?
people.
It's debatable.
Yeah.
Okay. Guess there's someone here.
Suppose so.
I'm glad I didn't have to use some of the things I had. Wumbo,
Like
where are
it.
you going?
Probably back to his hut. Wonder what happened to his dogs.
I'm.
I suppose you should have expected as such if you brought them all into battle.
Where did you go?
Wumbo, did you say you were killing your own dogs
I accidentally
in the
did.
battle? You know there's an enchant to keep that from happening.
You know, doesn't work on Trident.
No. Sucks.
Thanks.
Fair enough.
Understandable. Yeah.
I do not need babysitters. I do not need one, and I do not need two.
You have yet to prove that.
Well, but you have.
That's to prove that you don't need babysitters.
We're not saying you need babysitters. We're just saying you need mediators, or like.
That's an adult babysitter.
Well,
You need to be watched because not many trust you.
Yelling stab. I mean, I feel it's justified.
Hey, it was funny.
That is not justification.
My sword going through your chest.
You wanna try?
No. Put it away, both of you. I would like to remind you, you're the only Apollo member here. This is not a threat. This is like, please put away your sword, Wumbo.
If it is a threat, it's only from him, and none of us are gonna defend him this time.
I am not correlating you guys with him.
Yeah, he's also like really good, so I wouldn't pick a fight with him. Anyway, hi. I don't think.
Team conversations to a minimum, because at the end of the day, none of us, like they've said that if we don't do what they say, then they'll stop respawning us, and none of us want that.
Exactly.
At the very least, we want to be alive at the end of this.
Except for the gods don't already know about this, about us working
I
stuff
mean,
out.
We're working on the court.
If this really is for a war, they wouldn't be
shown up.
Yeah, they would be cheering us on or giving us pep talks.
Especially during the battle, they would have been cheering us on.
Yeah, true.
They would at least be, you know, interrupting for something.
Case in point, we don't know. So, and unknown can be dangerous.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys, best of luck. We're gonna head back
to our teammates and work things out.
Yeah.
It was nice to end this in a diplomatic way, at least.
Yeah.
For once.
Yeah. My trust of the other team has slightly increased. I trust that at least they have a good head on their shoulders and they know what's going on here at least.
Making the area.
Yeah.
In the future, we'll lay official claim to it, but for now, it's going to remain no one's territory.
Wumbo has babysitters.
Yeah, I trust that they're gonna keep a close eye on him for a bit, because I admit, if I was Wumbo in that situation, I may not have resorted immediately to war, but I would be quite upset over territory that I was working on.
Seed has been planted for them to leave the dictator in the midst.
Yeah.
Well, and that's good. If
turmoil, a very nice depiction of war.
I mean, yeah.
One of us has to do it, and Hobbs trusts me due to the relationship I have with Ray.
If at the end of the day, if we do have an advantage, and this war ends because of psychological things or causing turmoil on the inside, at the end of the day, regardless of trusts that are broken, we should all be going home or staying here at the end of this. So if we break a bunch of friendships in the process, at least we're getting people home and ending the war.
I know that some of them don't.
Yeah, it's like my biology is a bit contradictory.
Not after that.
Some of them may not like Wumbo, just Wumbo, but they were sure able to be by Wumbo's side when
They
time
sure
needed to
were.
be.
That's what I'm saying. They sure were quick to follow Wumbo's words in attacking.
Because Wumbo was their second, according to what Hobbs had just told us. He was his right hand.
And he's at least going to be behind a little bit.
He's not there anymore. It's now figuring out who the next right hand is and trying to still create doubt.
Do you think they're going to send spies in?
We're going to do
after
the
what
same.
happened last time?
I don't think so. I think they have their own issues to sort out. Unless that was all a ploy, which I don't really think. That seemed legit. That outburst from Hobbs at Wumbo seemed very real to me. And I mean, we can try to keep talk to a minimum for a little bit, and we can finish speaking of an election probably another day, and then set up a board so that people can learn what's going on and figure that out. But this went way better than I thought it could have. I mean, even if we won by a landslide by taking all of them out, then I feel like this is better, because trusts are at least there now.
I wouldn't hold them to it for long, though. I feel like
I'm gonna go check in on Retro.
as soon as the gods say jump, they're gonna jump.
Well, yeah, obviously we're still at war, and we still have to do what we're told for our lives' sake. And yeah, but
So apparently they thought we had several leaders.
Like
which, I mean,
7.
technically-
Apparently.
No, not 7, not several.
Someone
Several.
probably told something to one of them
Yeah.
about something like that.
They said we might have a spy in the midst.
They
Which,
said we definitely have
spies.
Then who told?
Yeah, that's the question.
I have a few ideas.
What?
But that's
okay. Let's figure out strategists first.
Jackie,
Strategist
if
first,
I were to
and
share
then
my suspicions on the spy, and the spy is more than likely in this room, would that sound like a smart idea?
Should we not?
We're not in a room.
Here.
we're on the moon. Whatever.
Correct. Sure. Yes.
Let's all put out our strategies. Wumbo, would you like to go first?
Can we go there real quick and show off what it was?
I mean, we could.
Show off what was.
The
castle.
First battle.
Sure. Good. Let's go over here for one moment. Right. Random.
Yeah. Sorry.
Let's go over here for one moment. The bridge looks fine. So, about the traitor. Tell me, who was the one who was mysteriously gone for a long period of time and upon coming back says that he was grinding for materials despite not wearing any armor?
Wait, it's Eli?
It's Eli. And this isn't just a suspicion. Jay, in fact, told me face to face.
Why would Jay tell you that?
We have a little understanding. That's all I'll say about that. I mean, we have an understanding over. I trust Jay for now, and Jay trusts me for now. And it lines up. It lines up.
Yeah.
For that entire gap, Eli could very easily have just been at their base. He can very easily be feeding them information. And
Why
if
would
I am
Eli do
correct,
that,
he does
though?
have. Well, if I am correct, multiple people have come from the same worlds, correct?
Oh, human EB.
Yes, which is why I also wanted you to be aware of this so that we could
Yeah.
not elect him as strategist.
I don't think, at the very least for right now, Wumbo should not be in a
Wumbo should
good position. We probably should go.
Yeah, we should go.
So, Wumbo, what was your strategy?
Okay, so we have 2 people with the strongest bow up here and over there. I definitely think the ambush plan could have worked, but no one else followed through with it, so we're gonna have a couple people down there. And then because we're gonna have people down there because there were people that came through here and attacked. It was kind of obvious that they were gonna do that, so we should have had some people down there. So probably like Hobbs or someone down there. And
People
then
who are good with a sword, basically.
yeah, and because they rushed from the side, which is kind of obvious considering how it's like the staircase up on both sides, we have some people down here. So the people that are down here on there are gonna come down when the ambush happens, and they're gonna flank the attackers. All right.
Look what you made.
Okay, is that what you got, Wumbo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Eli, do you want to go next?
The layout of this
You could
castle
go
is
first.
really tight. That's one thing I did not like about this area.
I can go first.
Yeah. Also, they could just go around.
Okay, so my plan, we're doing it with shenanigans, right? I can have my shenanigans?
Sure, if you feel like it'll be effective.
Perfect. Shenanigan time. Let me kind of show you what the shenanigan is.
Oh.
No, that's not where I wanted that. Okay, anyway, there will be a dispenser with fire charges in here. Hopefully pointed...
Block facing that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Face that way. We'll fire charges as they come through. Also, as people come in here, drop TNT.
The fire
if
charge will
needed,
hit them.
invis pots for people to go in and TNT them in the middle. And obviously just our best like fighters with like swords and whatnot would be down at the gates preventing people coming in, and then archers here, the ones with like the strongest bows and the best aim, and just like healing pots, strength pots, fire res for like incendium and fire aspect and all that stuff. That's basically what I got. Explosives.
I like the idea, kind of, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. So, there will be 5 of us, each positioned along this top line. First half of the battle will be a bow duel. Once they reach about halfway, I want 3 people to jump down in a sort of reverse arrowhead formation, 1 person left, right, and back center at the stairs. The 2 people left behind will be our best archers. Once our opponent reaches the center, I want one of our archers to riptide across and flank them while the other will stay back as a just-in-case measure. If anyone breaks through, the archer will jump down and start melee combat while stalling for the others to come help. That is the base plan, essentially.
But what if the bows don't hold them back long enough? That was the only thing I was really thinking.
In which part?
May not.
The beginning.
Follow. The beginning part isn't so much to hold them back, it's more to chip away at the little damages while we can.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
The big
they
battle
may
will
hold
be
them
once
back
we all
off.
drop down.
They may hold them back if we had bows, kind of like the one that Wumbo does have
If we
now.
keep the pressure, they might be pinned down and forced to make a drastic situation.
So, do we feel like we have... Does everyone feel like they have, like, votes they can contribute, or do you want, like, a little more info from people?
Are we voting today? Is that what we're doing?
I mean, yeah, the
Most of
plan
us are
was
here,
for the
so I
vote to be
It would probably be a good
after
idea. Also, I
we
don't know when the heck
shared.
we're all gonna be together like this again.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking if you want more info first, or if everyone has a vote.
Do you want to head back to the base and we can
Yeah, we could head back to the
like
group.
things and we can like anonymously vote?
Okay, I'm gonna head back really soon. I just wanted to share with you all, Jay did come to me during the battle and said the spy was Eli. I'm not saying this because I think I'll be the better strategist. Eli's strategy was pretty good. I'm just letting you all know. Jay told me spy was Eli.
I paid no attention to anything that was said.
No.
Okay.
Well,
Honestly,
I do
I'm not
say,
sure
though,
whose
that
word
once we
to
have all of
trust
our,
from
like,
team.
leaders.
Yeah, I don't know how much I trust Jay. I just wanted to share with you guys this information.
You
I'll
kind
see
of
you
do
back at
realize how that makes you look though, because you're choosing to say that right now.
Yeah.
I know. I understand that it makes me look like, oh my god, don't vote. Eli had a good strategy. I'm not lying. That was a good strategy.
Okay, what do you
He
guys
already
think
had
with
his vote
everything
in mind,
that's
so.
happened? Do you believe that Eli's the spy?
I don't know at this moment because again,
Honestly,
it seems
yeah. For now,
that-
clearly
that
they're getting false information regardless, or they're poor at interpreting information. So it's not.
It's still something to consider though.
Yeah,
No,
we
obviously,
can
for
definitely
sure.
keep an eye
Wait.
on Eli. To be honest,
Anyways.
all 3 of them, I don't have 100% trust in at the moment, considering
I
what happened
don't
today with
either.
Wumbo, the suspicion on Eli
yeah.
being the spy, and Juno getting all this information out of nowhere.
Yeah, from
kind of
Apollo people,
suspicious.
of all people as well.
If all I have to say is that if we're choosing a war strategist when our biggest parts in this is fighting, even if it's just a suspicion, it shouldn't be someone who's suspected to be a traitor.
Yeah. So does
I
that
don't
mean
believe
that
Wumbo is a
would be our
traitor.
first?
I just think
I'm not
he's
saying
too
Wumbo is, but I'm
impulsive.
saying
I know.
I'm saying Eli.
Eli, yes.
That and maybe Juno, because we don't
And maybe
know.
Juno. I think, personally, I think Wumbo would be the best because, first off, I think his strategy was the best.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but-
second off, he's not. I don't distrust him. He's just. Okay, I do distrust him.
Rash.
just
He's a bit
impulsive.
hot-headed and rash.
He's
Yeah.
very
He's
impulsive,
hot-headed.
which kind of.
So, but
works
I
in
don't know
battle.
if I want to have Hobbs be like
Yeah.
responsible for constantly keeping on the reins, because
As
when we
long
were
as
talking
we
with
need to just keep an eye on him when not in battle. While in
So,
battle, he's
actually-
perfectly fine with the way
Yeah.
it seems that he's
on the
been.
contrary,
Maybe-
having him
And
with
I mean,
Hobbs would probably
yeah.
actually be better.
I mean,
It
Hobbs
would,
is
because
the
Hobbs and him could
war
talk out the battle
leader,
strategies
They
so
seem
it would
to
work
be-
having Hobbs and Wumbo together. What should
Yeah,
we
it's a
do
dis-
to represent Wumbo?
Or here. So place each block in one on the left side, one in the middle, then one on the right. Or yeah, I guess everyone should make sure to grab one, I guess. And then we'll just place our vote, and then whatever has the most votes. If there's coin flip? Maybe?
Yep, solves all problems.
I guess.
Or we could actually devise a tiebreaker.
Alright, I got Spruce.
We could hold a revote via the 2 that tied rather than.
Actually,
Yeah.
true. Yeah, that's
Alter.
actually, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that's a better idea.
so everybody
There's
should
better
have
ways.
some of each block.
Yes.
Everyone go one at a time, single file line.
The voting resulted in a tie between Eli and Juno, so a revote between the two was held. And after a few missing votes, here are the results.
Yeah, everyone who voted for Eli, go to Eli. Everyone who voted for Juno, go Juno.
Yeah.
And it's a tie.
Right.
Okay. Wait.
Yep, Wumbo.
What was
Wumbo's vote? 4v4.
So we're using Wumbo's vote as the tiebreaker.
Yes. Wumbo is the tiebreaker.
Alright, so
Wumbo's
we're
vote
using
was
Wumbo as the
Juno.
tiebreaker. Are we okay?
Okay, then it's Juno.
Okay.
Wumbo's vote
Juno is the strategist.
Okay,
I
well,
did it,
we
but-
figured something out today. So are we gonna figure out the overseer tomorrow, right?
Yeah, because unless we want to do a majority vote and present that to Artemis. Because it is Artemis's
Because
decision.
it is Artemis's final decision, but we can do a vote for now to see
we could
like,
do a
what
vote
people
just to
will
see what
vote.
everyone thinks.
I mean, if Artemis doesn't plan on leading us personally, why should they decide who leads us?
Because
Still
there's
the god.
that brought us here and decided our fate to be.
Everything's already been decided, so there's nothing really to say.
And it
about
might be
Artemis
good
deciding.
to present to the god that we
So,
have at least
okay,
some
I'll change the
sort.
sign.
Because we're technically fighting on her behalf, so I would assume she would want a team that's organized and.
I would assume she wants a leader that we as members trust, because
Yeah.
an untrusted
But
leader
it's a
doesn't
good
go
idea
very
that we're
far.
having this vote.
I don't really see why we would leave it
But
up
also,
to her.
at the end of the day, she is the god. And
Like it was said, she brought us here. She's the
She
one
is-
that's making us fight. Why should we trust her with that decision?
I mean, it's a god. It's not like
the one.
there's not much we can do about it.
I mean,
And honestly,
sure,
Artemis
but
wants
that doesn't
us
change
to
the fact they're
win,
being
so
forced to fight.
Artemis has our best interests at
That is
heart
very
because our
incorrect.
best interests are her best interests.
Like I said,
In
our
what
best
world
interests
would
are
she
fine.
care about
No point
us?
arguing about it now.
And if it
Let's
means
just do the vote and get stuff over with. Okay, me, Juno, Pan will go to the
And
hot tub.
Nemo.
And everyone who's done their vote, go to the hot tub, and yeah.
So are we voting?
Who's first?
There.
No,
there are 6
that's
votes.
enough. Okay, so
Either way, it doesn't really matter because there's 5 spruce in there. It doesn't matter who anyone else voted for.
Yeah,
No one would be able to catch
yeah.
up to that.
Oh.
Congratulations.
So no one voted for Jackie or Nemo. I got 1 vote. Pan got 5, and we'll
Yeah.
tell Artemis that when.
Seems it's unanimous.
Okay, we all good here?
So tomorrow we can tell
Interesting.
Artemis what happened
Yeah.
here, and we'll go from there.
Yep.